If you want to fertilize your turf in the spring and also control weeds, you would want to consider a combo fertilizer, or a lot of people know this as a weed and feed. So the way to choose a weed and feed is really to first ask the question, are you trying to prevent weeds from growing, or are you trying to control ones that are already there in your lawn and you want to remove them? If you want to prevent weeds, you need to use a product that has pre-emergent on it. And what it really does is when you put down the fertilizer and it's got the pre-emergent on it and you water it in, that's really important, you end up creating this barrier underneath the soil. And these weed seeds, as they try to emerge, they hit this chemical barrier and they die before they can sprout. A post-emergent, on the other hand, you've already got weeds in the lawn, and it's really important that this product sticks onto the actual leaves of the weeds. If the product doesn't stick there, getting washed off into the ground doesn't do anything, because that's not the way that that chemical's taken up. It doesn't take it up through the roots. It's got to go through the leaves. So a couple important things to note. First of all, you want to make sure that you water just lightly prior to applying the product so that the leaves are wet and the product will stick to the leaves. And then you also want to make sure that you shut the irrigation off so it doesn't get washed off. It has time to be absorbed and taken down to the roots. That's the way that it carries down the chemical. And then another common mistake is that folks will think that they should mow the lawn prior to, that'll be better. They'll get the weeds partially mowed down and then apply it. But the problem is, if you come in and chop these weeds off, you've gotten rid of a lot of the surface area of the leaves that's going to take up the chemical. So your chemical actually works not as well. So again, just make sure you water it first, have the product stick to the leaf, turn the irrigation off so it doesn't get washed off for 24 hours, and try to not mow for about 2 days before and 2 days after applying the product.